to another Hot Tip Tuesday. This Hot Tip Tuesday is kind of an interesting one. Recently I was teaching a class, and I noticed that there were a few things that people were doing in the class that's kind of a common problem. And that's the way the wires move and how they manage the wires as they're wrapping. So this week I wanted to kind of do a short video just to show you a couple of tips and tricks on how to handle the wire better as you're wrapping it, okay? So let's wander over to the bench and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's the problem that I'm kind of talking about. Notice that I started off, everything was nice and smooth here, but as I was wrapping, everything kind of bunched up together. And that's kind of a common problem because with how wide the wire is and not having a whole lot of support here, wires tend to cross, especially if people are new, and they get really frustrated with that. So I want to show you a couple of ways to prevent these wires from bunching up so much and make it much easier for you to go ahead and wire wrap anything that you're doing. So let me get another setup here. So here's our wire bundle. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of tape, got a little piece of painter's tape, and just put it just outside of where you want to wrap. So here's one. I make a little flag. And then I want you to take a second one and then put it on the outside of your wrap area right here. And what that does is that gives you more strength in the wrap area so that when I take my pliers out and I want to do my wrap, it gives me all of the strength I need between those 2 points. So it adds that pressure so that when I am wrapping this, see, it keeps this area nice and flat. Now that's one way of doing it. Let me show you a second way. So when I noticed that people were having that problem with the wires bunching, that's what gave me this idea of these pliers. These are wire wrap pliers, and if you've seen one of my videos, the previous video to this, you'll notice that I introduced these, but they're really simple to use. You just take and you place the pliers, instead of the tape, you place the pliers just outside, and then you take your wire, your wrap wire, and you insert it in between the jaws of this little section here, and then that holds that flat just like the tape does, but it makes it so much easier to wrap. And even you can even push it in. It makes it so much easier because it gives you that pressure just outside of there where you're wrapping. And plus they also function as flat nose pliers, so when you're setting your wrap area, you can just squeeze that down. See, so this bunching here in the middle doesn't take place using either the wire wrap pliers, which are available on my website. If you want to stop by, I put the link just below right in here. If you want to take a look at that, and pick you up a set of these. They work really, really well. And it's less mess with the tape too. You don't have to mess with the tape as much. But those are just a couple of ways of using simple things to make wire wrapping so much easier. See, now that's just one tip that I wanted to share with you because I noticed that a lot of people are having problems managing that wire, and I hope that helped. It's just a way that we came up with. Those pliers, excellent pliers to use. I use them now all the time. And if you take any of my live classes, I bring them to the live classes to show you how to use them very simply. And I hope you enjoyed that. Now, if there are any problems that you're encountering, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you need help with, and I'd be happy to share another Hot Tip Tuesday with you based on your particular problem. So hey, let me know. I'm happy to help, okay? Now this week we're going to have another tutorial, so be ready for that video as well. So hopefully you've already subscribed. Please do me a favor, give me the thumbs up. You know, I like the thumbs up. Like the video, share it with your friends, and also hop on over to our website. Have a look around. We got some great resources, and we're developing even more resources all the time so we can help you become much better at this art. It's a great art, and I hope you enjoy doing it. Again, I'm Jim McIntosh, and I want you to remember, practice, practice, practice.